If you've ever felt or you're currently in the stage where you feel like your natural hair is a burden to you, you cannot enjoy it, you cannot slay it, trust me, these tips are going to save you years of frustration and help you fall in love with your natural hair faster, because the way your hair is going to start obeying it. I remember in the beginning of my natural hair journey, I was just confused, and my hair and I were in some sort of toxic relationship. I was trying all sorts of products, all sorts of DIYs, all sorts of avocado and whatever deep conditioner, but yet my hair will break. My hair will be strong. It's going to, in fact, everything that I don't want my hair to do, that's the thing that the hair was doing. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 things I wish I knew before I started my natural hair journey. Without wasting much of your time, let's get to number one. Water is a real moisturizer. I used to think when I just started my natural hair journey that oils and creams were the moisturizer, because when my hair is dry, my mom will tell me go and put oil, or your scalp is dry, my mom will tell me go and oil your scalp. Now when you put oil, you have to understand that oils are there to seal in moisture, so make the moisture that's in your hair last longer. And what puts in that moisture? Water. So the moment I changed everything and I started putting my cream and my oil in the shower immediately after washing my hair, that little change made me notice that my hair was much more manageable, my hair was softer, and over time my hair started to coil. If you're new to my channel, just check how my hair used to behave right in the beginning and check my hair out now. I can literally wear my hair out now for weeks without having to reapply any form of water, and it stays moisturized and soft and bouncy and shaky like you see. Tip number two, shrinkage is not the enemy. In the beginning, I used to feel like because my hair shrinks means it's not growing, but that's not true. The fact that your hair shrinks simply tells you that your hair is hydrated, your hair is in good health. Shrinkage is the nature of natural type 4 hair. So if you have type 4 hair and it doesn't shrink, you should probably be thinking something is going wrong somewhere. So you should celebrate your shrinkage. Like right now, my hair is growing, my hair is long. Can you see? It's longer than it has ever been before, despite the so many things I've done to put myself back in lane retention. My hair is still growing, and that's because I no longer bother about shrinkage. Instead, I work with it and I enjoy it. So there's my hair in its curly state. It's very, I don't know, very easy for me to manage, and I don't feel stressed about it. I know my length doesn't show as much as it should, but my curls are doing it for me, so I'm not really stressed. So far my curls are there, then I can easily pass on the shrinkage. So for me, you just have to find a way to enjoy the shrinkage and forget about it. Like, don't let it stress you. Tip number three, protective hairstyles don't mean neglecting your hair. Now, some people think putting their hair in protective hairstyle is a way to get rid of the hair for a period of time. That's not true. Protective hairstyles are supposed to protect your hair and not destroy your hair. So whenever you put your hair in a protective hairstyle and you take it down, you notice dryness, breakage, and your edges are falling out. My dear, that was not a protective hairstyle, that was a destructive hairstyle. When your hair is a protective hairstyle, you still need to care for your scalp to prevent it from excessive dryness. You still need to care for your ends to prevent it from breaking. And you also have to make sure that your protective hairstyles are not so tight. If not, you're going to damage the hair you're trying so much to protect. So right now, the protective hairstyles that I encourage someone who is just starting his natural hair journey to do protective styles that will not last more than 2 weeks, at least in the beginning of you getting to understand your hair. Because if you lock your hair in braids or whatsoever for so many months down the line, it doesn't really give you time to understand how your hair functions. And later, sooner or later, you get to face your hair and you start breaking off all the length you were able to save up inside those protective hairstyles. So my opinion is just learn to take breaks between protective hairstyles to actually understand how your hair functions and how to take care of it even outside protective hairstyles. The fourth tip, consistency matters more than products, because now I started my TikTok where I started to tell so many people how to take care of their natural hair, and people ask me so many questions like, what product do I need to use? What can I use? What are you using? One thing you need to know is it becomes a lifestyle when you start taking care of your natural hair. It's something you're not doing for a period of time. It's something you've made up your mind you're going to do it for an extensive period of time. So you're going to choose a routine that is adapted to you and your lifestyle and stick to it. It's not about the product, it's about the routine that you're going to create and be able to respect for an extended period of time. And mind you, the routine is not supposed to be a routine that is stressful for you. That's why you have to find a routine that is very, very adaptable for you. Like right now, I have like so many things that I do in my life, and I figured out that having my hair in a wash and go like this makes it very easy for me to take care of my natural hair, because I just have to wash and condition my hair every week or every 2 weeks, and my hair is going to be like this for the next 2 weeks. It's going to be soft, moisturized, presentable, and easy for me to go, and also easy for me to take care of it if need be. My hair is in a wash and go like this. I can do whatever I want to do with it. So it's really easy for my lifestyle, given that I'm a very, very lazy natural and I don't want to do so many things to my hair within wash days. So mind you, aside choosing the products that you want to use, you have to make sure that you can also get consistent with those products, because consistency is key to seeing whatever result you're looking for with your natural hair, be it length retention, curl definition, less breakage, whatever it is. Just pick your products and remain consistent, because consistency is key. The fifth point is your hair journey is personal and unique. I wish at some point I learned that I had to accept my hair as it was, because I was back then I was watching so many YouTube videos and I'll be doing DIYs, but somehow deep down my heart I wanted to have coily hair. I wanted my curls to be really defined, and I wanted to have a certain kind of curl pattern, because I feel like that was the only way I could be able to leave my hair out, given that I cannot stand braids and I could not stand, like, I don't like braiding my hair. So the only way to leave my hair out, I wanted it to look so bad, like the type 3 hair or like 4A hair that is very, very coily. But my advice to you who is starting your natural hair now is learn about your hair and learn to stop comparing your hair to any other person's hair, because the truth is we all have beautiful hair. If you take care of your hair and you let your hair get to its maximum potential at whatever level you are with your natural hair, you will notice that your hair is going to be unique, as beautiful and as attractive as every other hair type. Like today, I don't envy anybody's hair. See, whenever I shake my hair, it's like a sign of pride on my path that I actually enjoy my hair. And I love the positive attention that it draws to me, both from Black women and Black men who come to me all the time to ask me, how is my hair able to be like that? You understand? Especially in this side of the world, in Africa, in Cameroon, where having hair out like this is not very common, and people think you have to be either biracial or mixed with something for your hair to be able to coil and stay coily for a very long period of time. So the moment you accept your unique curl or coil pattern, you're going to be so, so happy, and you'll be able to really feel confident in your own hair. If you try to constantly compare your hair to other people's hair, you're going to be damaging your hair in the process, constantly forcing it to look like something else, constantly forcing it to look like something that it is not. So for me personally, the moment I stopped comparing my hair to so many other influencers that I was following hair, I found peace and real progress with my natural hair. The sixth point is detangling should be patient. There's no need for you to rush through your hair with a comb every single morning. Now, some people even detangle their hair when their hair doesn't need to be detangled. I understand this very well, because most of us grew up in homes where everybody has relaxed hair, and relaxed hair you can easily just use a very tiny comb to comb through your hair at every point in time. But that's the same thing with natural hair. When you have natural hair, you have to be patient with your hair. Your hair doesn't hate you. It only needs you to be kind and gentle with it. It actually needs you to understand its own way of life instead of trying to constantly make it adapt to another way of life. With natural hair, if you want to detangle your hair, find a time where you are not in a hurry to do it. You section your hair into as many sections as need be for you to detangle your hair. You wet your hair, you put conditioner on it for it to have a lot of sleep. Then you start detangling from ends to roots gradually, and you'll notice that over time you're going to retain length, you're going to have much more volume, less breakage. Your hair is going to be it's going to be a child's play for you, because the more you do it, the better you're going to get at doing it, and even doing it at a faster pace, instead of trying to rush through your hair and ripping out all the tangles you have in your hair, and yet you're struggling for length. So for me, the moment I learned that I have to be patient with my hair, and detangling is even the key to having long hair, because that is the moment most of us lose the most hair. And as your hair grows longer, you have to incorporate something like a pre-poo treatment before you start shampooing your hair, in order to make it easier for you to detangle your hair when your conditioner is in. I learned the hard way, and I learned that the only moment you should detangle your hair as a type 4 hair girly is when your hair is wet, your hair is damp, and there's a lot of conditioner or some form of sleep in your hair before you do that, if your goal is to have soft, stress-free detangling sessions and length retention. The 7th point I wish I knew is trimming your hair is not the enemy of length. Now, when you notice you have split ends, you have to trim your hair immediately to prevent the split ends from causing you more breakage, because trimming your hair, meanwhile, it doesn't make your hair grow any faster like what many people think. It simply just makes your hair manageable and reduces the risk of you losing even more hair if you allow the split ends to continue being there. So trimming your hair whenever you notice split ends is very, very important. If your goal is to retain length, just make sure that maybe you consult the hairstylist or a hair professional to tell you exactly when you have split ends, so you don't go about trimming your hair even when you don't have split ends. For me, there's no particular interval in which you should trim your hair. It's more of, if you're caring for your hair better, you're going to notice that you have less split ends and less need to trim your hair. But if you're just reckless about how you take care of your hair, then you have to trim your hair more often, which is going to kind of slow down your length retention. But generally, if you give yourself trims when needed, you're going to notice that your hair is fuller, your hair is thicker, it's very, very easy to manage. You're going to experience less tangles, and the last part, you're going to experience growth in a very peaceful manner with less knots in your hair. The 8th point I wish I knew before starting my natural hair journey is your scalp is key. The moment you start treating your scalp like skin, you're going to have healthier hair. Your hair is going to grow faster at its maximum potential. You have to cleanse your scalp, massage your scalp, make sure your scalp is moisturized. And yes, oils are not moisturizers. So you apply moisturizer and then you seal in the moisturizer with just the way you do your skin to keep your skin hydrated. You doing that with your scalp is going to reduce inflammation, is going to reduce dryness, because all of that go a long way to prevent your hair from thriving. So you want to have healthy hair that grows at its maximum capacity, always make sure that your scalp is clean and in good conditions at every point in time, and you'll notice a huge difference. The itches are going to stop, the dry scalp issue is going to reduce. You're just overall going to enjoy being on your natural hair journey. Avoid putting tight hairstyles on your scalp, because all of these are going to cause you scalp issues that in the long run are going to prevent your hair from growing as much as you want it to grow. The 9th point I wish I knew when I started my natural hair journey is patience is key. There is no magical product that you're going to buy that is going to make your hair turn from one way to another overnight. Those products that will get your hair from an afro to a very amazing, perfect curly overnight, most of the time they use relaxers and harsh chemicals that your hair is going to be nice today and tomorrow is going to be terrible. The real results and the most lasting results on your hair care journey are the ones that are going to come slowly. It's a routine, it's a lifestyle. You cannot rush it. You have to enjoy the process and enjoy every step of the process, because once you cross one level, like me, sometimes now I want to try hairstyles with shorter natural hair, but I really can't enjoy those hairstyles because my hair has grown longer, and that's why I encourage you to enjoy your hair at every phase of your natural hair journey. And last but not the least, the 10th thing I wish I knew when I started my natural hair journey is you cannot do anything to make your hair grow faster than it is already growing. The main issue that we have as type 4 girlies is we're unable to retain length. It has never been a matter of our hair is not growing. Most of the time it's the matter of we are not able to retain length. When you do all these things that I've explained here and you put them into practice, you begin to retain length. And even if your hair looks like it's not growing, it's always growing, because you know our hair shrinks. So one key thing that I would like for you to incorporate into your natural hair care journey today is start putting into practice different things that are going to help you retain length while enjoying your hair in the process. Because in the end, we're not growing our hair out to sell it or to go for some expose with it. We're growing it out to enjoy it and look beautiful and confident wearing our own hair. So if you're doing that, you have to know everything that is involved in it, including the fact that if you keep buying hair growth oils, hair growth this and hair growth that, you're just wasting your money. Key tip: if your hair is growing slower than it used to grow before, then you can get some hair oils or scalp massages regularly to boost your hair or get your hair off the resting phase. But if your hair is not in a resting phase or is growing normally, the only problem you have if you really want to grow your hair longer is learning how to retain length. And if you would like to learn how to retain length and everything that can incorporate into your hair care journey, just let me know down in the comment section, or just write length retention down in the comment section, and I'll be so glad to make an entire video explain to you every step involved in making sure that you lose the least amount of hair at every single point in time, and most importantly, enjoy your hair as you grow it out. So these are the 10 things that I wish I knew before I started my natural hair journey. It would have been a very smooth and less stressful journey for me. So I hope you learn from my mistakes and make your own journey very smooth and amazing right from day one. Now, if you'd like me to help you figure out how to start or get started with your natural hair journey, just let me know down in the comment section, or you can follow me on my TikTok page where I kind of have a one-on-one with almost everybody there, so we can talk and we can follow up each other to make sure that we all enjoy our natural hair as we grow it out. Remember, the goal is not to have long natural hair that you don't know what to do with it. The goal is to be able to wear your hair out and be confident and happy with your hair. All right, guys, see you in my next video. Thank you for watching to the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and click on the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. And bye. Love you guys.